Hello and welcome to World Warrior, a real-play RPG show set in the Street Fighter universe, using White Wolf system from the early 90s. Just like in the games, our cast is also composed of people with all sorts of backgrounds and from all around the world. I am Edu Cammyplayer from Brazil, your Storyteller, and our players for the story arc, Enemy of My Enemy, are my fellow Brazilian friend, the Overlord, as Thylac, and England's Steve Chocolate or BossBrown, who plays Gamo. Previously on the World Warrior RPG podcast, Gamo and Thylac decided to infiltrate the Moscow office of the Hanson siblings by climbing a fire escape. Since he's too large for the tight ladders, Carl stayed behind, clearly upset. At the office, Gamo was able to hack a computer to discover evidence of the Hanson's criminal deeds and also their location in Russia. Natalie is at a meeting somewhere else in the city, while Brett is at the tournament with his bodyguards/fighters. The investigation was cut short due to Carl getting himself into trouble back at the lobby, so Gamo and Thylac had to take down a few police officers to save their muscular friend from trouble with the law. The next step was to call Drake Donovan that urged the pair to take Carl to Natalie's location, a task they plan to complete as soon as possible. So, with the recap done, keep listening and let's see how our protagonists deal with the first of the Hanson siblings. So what's the plan to get there? Cab?
Is there a train station?
Do you have search?
Search for a train station!
Okay, I guess I can give you. There's a metro close by.
Let's go on the train, guys. I haven't been on the train for a while.
Okay, it's gonna cost you 15 bison dollars for all three of you to get in.
Sounds good to me. I'll pay.
So you are inside the Moscow metro.
Okay.
Alright. So, where's this location?
Yeah, so that's the thing. You have the location, but how to know what train to take exactly? There's some maps in the wall. You can examine the maps. You can maybe ask around.
Well, you just got to match up what's on the paperwork, innit? It's not like the paperwork's going to be in English.
So are you looking at the maps around, trying to see what train you need to take?
Let's take a look. Since it's Moscow, the train signs and all stuff should be in English as well.
Oh, true that, yeah.
Yeah, roll an investigation. Perception investigation.
No one is going to roll because no one has investigation, and you know it.
No one has investigation,
No
really?
one ever had investigation in these parties.
Oh, yeah.
Well, why do you think I wanted to do a new character?
Wow. You guys. Carl also doesn't have investigation. So, it is in English, but it's so much information, and it's
listen. I am not a police officer investigator, but I can go to a metro station. I myself, the Overlord, can go to a metro station, look at the fracking chart on the wall, and find out where I go.
Yes, but the thing is, you have an address, but you don't know where that street is precisely.
I guess we're going to ask around, ask some people working at the station workers or something.
Hey, we can roll charisma for that.
I failed.
Yes,
Gamo?
I shall roll my charisma. Just charisma, yeah?
Unless you want to intimidate someone or something like that.
Subterfuge?
That's kind of to extract information without people noticing that you're extracting information. Okay. I guess. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Roll let's say charisma subterfuge? No, perception subterfuge.
Perception subterfuge, okay.
Yes, just to do something different. Because I have an idea. Okay, so you see, because a lot of people just speak Russian there, and you notice one guy speaking English on the phone, and he has like a guide on his hands, and he wrote a bunch of street names and what trains to get, and you kind of peek over his shoulder, and you find the answer you need.
Oh, cool.
Without him even noticing. And you guys take the train, and you get off, and you're in another office building in downtown Moscow.
Downtown Moscow. So, do we have an office number and all that?
Yes.
So, I guess...
She's supposed to be on a meeting that started about 20 minutes ago.
Okay, so we're going to get in, I guess.
Okay, you get in the lobby. There's like a teenager guy at the desk. Hi!
Hello, we're here to see Nat.
Well, he says first in Russian, and when you say we're here to say, then he says in English. Hi.
Hi, we're here to see Natalie on the office number, this number.
Wait a minute. He checks something on the computer. Yeah, she's in a meeting right now.
Yeah,
You
we're late
wanna
for
wait?
the meeting. We're supposed to be there as well.
Ah, that's a lie. You
Supreme
liar.
Of course it is. I'm going to sweet talk my way.
Roll
Could have just waited.
roll a charisma.
Your favorite role.
What would be that?
You did this episode.
Would that be an insight? I guess no. I guess that would be a manipulation,
Yeah.
right? You can roll a manipulation insight.
Oh, I
You
do have insight. Thank you.
Roll a
my manipulation
insight.
is even
However,
worse
the
than my charisma.
difficulty you will need 3 successes because Carl is evidently not someone going to that meeting, and you too. Only Gamo could maybe pass by it. So you need 3
Yeah,
successes.
I'm going to say that my boss Gamo here has to go to the meeting. And
I have no insight. I
Yep.
have.
That was not what you said. So are you rolling or
I
not?
said that we
Well-
had to go to the meeting. I didn't.
Are you rolling your manipulation insight?
Ah, I got
Yes.
2 successes.
Oh.
Do you want to roll?
Yes,
Do you
I'm
want to use a
going to
cheat?
use the chi. Let me cross it on my. I'm almost out of chi. I am out of willpower already. Got it!
Oh my goodness.
Okay. So he looks at you for a moment and is like, "Okay, go right in. 3rd floor, 2nd door on the
Okay,
left."
that's where we go. Thank you.
Just before we go, just before
Thank
we
you.
go, this sounds a bit cheeky, but is there, any refreshments like vodka anywhere? Just
Yeah, I'll take a coffee there in a minute.
thanks. Yeah, Irish coffee, Russian coffee, a bit of vodka in it.
He winks at you. Don't
Eh,
tell anyone.
my man. I spud him, fist bump.
Oh god.
Okay, so he does that. You guys go in there?
Yes. And now we're going to have to deal with one witness that is going to show up in a minute.
And you have no more issues to enter the office, and you burst in a room where there's a blonde woman talking with 2 guys around a round table. They're all very surprised. She was talking in Russian.
Natalia, I presume.
What up? We ain't late for the meeting, are we?
Are you?
We're here for the meeting.
So, just
I
a
don't think
quick
you-
check.
Best get out of here.
What are you supposed to do? We were supposed to like abduct Natalie, or
So the whole thing is that Drake wants to get rid of Shadow.
yes,
You know that she has connections to Shadow.
yes.
So the plan was to get evidence to arrest them and finish their business, and also get information as to the whereabouts of Bobby.
Okay. Oh yeah, we are going to leave just in a bit as soon as we talk us about this guy here named Bobby.
I don't know who you are talking about. I think you should leave before I call security. Gamo, Carl bumps your arm again.
Okay.
Do you do something about it? Or
I'm
not?
like, 1 second, Carl. 1 second. All right, Natalia. Natalia? Is that your name? Natalia? Natalie?
Don't come in closer. She
don't-
puts her hand inside her purse.
Whoa. Now, calm down. Now, what I want you to do is quickly look at my...
The 2 guys, the 2 guys that were talking to her, they are crouching in the corners of the room,
Okay.
super afraid.
Okay. I just want you to have a quick look at the big guy behind me. He has no restraint. If you do something silly gonna happen to you. You see what I'm saying? It's not
You
just
get out
the-
now. She pulls a gun. It's a very tiny lady gun. She's pointing at you.
Please.
You get out right now.
All right.
I have connections, you know.
I'm just gonna straight up disarm her because she's getting on my nerves.
Okay, roll dexterity.
Dexterity. There you go.
You have a gun now.
Yeah.
What?
Was that so hard? Was that so hard?
Okay, we can talk.
We
What
can
do you
talk.
want?
Sit down, first of all.
She sits.
Now, first of all, may I say that you are a very, very pretty lady. Very.
Thank you.
What's that scent that you're using?
Gamo, we're not here for this. Let's get to the point.
All right.
Where is
whatever.
Bobby?
Boring.
Roll a perception alertness, Thylac.
Okay, I will roll a perception alertness. Okay, 6. Ew. Okay, that's a failure.
Ooh.
It is not a botch. It is a regular
Okay, yeah, you
failure.
don't notice until you hear a tray slamming the ground with coffee as the teenager runs outside the office building, the room.
Go grab him. Don't hurt him.
Yeah, okay. Carl goes running after him. So what do you want,
Okay, I want to know where Bobby is.
Bobby? You're friends with him?
Maybe you could say I am.
Well, your friend caused us a lot of trouble. He stole our yacht. You know that?
No, I do not know what he did. What I want
He
to know
left
is where
us
he is.
stranding in the middle of the ocean on a jet ski with no keys. Me and my brother. If we didn't thank gods, they did not search for us for our cell phones, so we were quickly able to call for help and then arrest them for stealing our yacht. So we are dealing with them and they deserve it. Him and that girl.
That doesn't sound like Bobby. Is it the same Bobby? Are we sure this is the same Bobby Thylac? Doesn't sound like Bobby to me. Why Bobby's still at a yacht? That's not like him.
Okay, so fucking what? I asked where he is. I want to know where he is. What I want to know is where Bobby is. I want Bobby back. And if your guy's getting fracked, it's your fault for dealing with the guys that I know you are dealing with.
Precisely, and that's why you don't want to keep doing this any longer than you are already doing it. I have connections, me and my brother, and your friend Bobby stole us. Do you understand that? He stole our yacht and all our money and everything, all our products. He stole all that in a yacht with his lady friend. So if you ask me, he deserves everything that's
Wait.
happened.
Sorry, this doesn't sound like Bobby. First of all, who's this lady friend?
I guess Magnolia is her name.
Magnolia? Have you got
She's another piece of work, I'll tell you.
You got a picture of this Bobby anywhere? I mean, you have such a vendetta. I'm sure that you do. Just to, I don't know.
I guess there is a picture in my office. I could go get that for you.
Well, why don't I come with you and yeah, we'll have a quick look at this picture.
Oh, it will be faster if I go alone.
Yeah, no. You are not leaving this room
I'll
soon, little lady.
Carl comes back in the office with a knockdown teenager. Yeah, I did it.
You did not hurt him, right?
No, I did not hurt him. I just shoved his head against the wall.
Well done, Carl. Well done. He'll be alright. Don't worry about the fight.
So, that's the woman.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So, can we do it?
Do what?
Kill her.
What? We're not here to kill her.
You can see that she's flinching.
Yes,
we are. She's trouble.
No, we're not here to kill her. We're just here to extract information and stuff. Right? Right, Thylac? Right?
Right, so... Yeah. You see...
Okay, so look.
You see, little lady, this is the deal. We got a deal with this one guy, and he's a competitor to you, and he, as you can see, really wants to kill you. Now, I don't give a
Okay, so you expect me to give you the information about your thief of a friend, knowing that you're gonna kill me the second I do it?
No, I am going to save you from my friend here that is wanting to kill you. Or I can just let him kill you and ask you, your partner, where Bobby is.
Fine. She gets a piece of paper and writes some coordinates and pushes across the table. He's here in a private island, him and his little friend. I guess you can take him. I don't care.
Okay, I take a look at the paper. And
Some coordinates.
Thylac, I still think we should see this photo because this just doesn't sound like Bobby unless there's something you're not telling me.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't know. I
isn't
don't
he-
know either.
She describes Bobby.
She just,
Isn't he like this and this and this?
And it is clearly Bobby. Right. From
By the description, yes. She also describes the girl that you don't know.
Yeah. No, it's fine. We'll have to find Bobby and take a look at this. Look further into this. But
So
this
you
is-
have your
this is
information.
what we
I'll
need.
go.
If this information is wrong, I am personally going back to kill you.
It's not false. Just go.
Okay. Let's go, Carl. Let's find here.
Yeah,
We
in
got-
a minute.
We got what we wanted.
You can go. I'll go in a minute.
Yeah, no, we got a deal here, Carl. We're not going to kill anyone here. We're just going to get away.
Carl is moving towards her, and she tries to run away, but he grabs her
Yeah, okay.
and takes her to the window.
Yeah, no, I'm going to try and stop him from grabbing her.
How?
Maybe grabbing his arm before he grabs her or something.
Okay, let's do a strength versus strength.
Like, we are actually going to have to fight Carl here. 2 against 1, I don't care, but we're going to get...
why would we fight Carl?
He did badly though.
let me see. Strength, right?
Yeah.
2 successes.
Yeah, you surprise him with your metal arm. You actually hold his hand, and when he was almost reaching her, you hold him. What are you doing?
Back off, Carl. I don't want to hurt you.
You're funny.
Yeah.
The lady is trying to escape, and since you're holding Carl, she can pass through him. Now the question is if Gamo is allowing her to pass.
No, I'm gonna karate chop her, knock her out.
Oh, you're gonna hit her?
No.
Okay. I guess you don't need to roll anything. She's just a lady, and you just hit her in the top of her head with a gun, and she falls down unconscious.
See, look, Carl, all sorted. Let's go.
Yeah, one moment. I need to kill her.
She's done. That was
but she needs to die.
That was a special pinpoint. Do you know what that's called? That's called the death touch. She ain't coming back. She's finished, Carl. Don't worry about it. Let's go.
Oh, that was interesting.
That was
manipulation.
some good fast talk here. I'll admit it.
Roll manipulation. That was interesting.
There you go.
So she's dead.
Yeah.
Are you sure? She seems to be breathing.
Carl. Look into my eyes. Can't you see they're open wide? Would I lie to you, baby? Would I lie to you? See? Of course I wouldn't.
Okay.
Let's
Good job.
go.
You need to teach me that.
I will. Because you taught me the power drive, so I'm going to teach you the touch of death.
And he's leaving the office.
Yeah, we're calmly living as well.
That was some fast thinking there, Gamo.
That was great. That was awesome. That saved us
See?
from a very hard fight.
See, Thylac, there's always another way.
Okay,
Man,
I calmly close the door and I leave the gun back inside, back on her purse, and I close.
Whoa! I'm keeping
Oh
that.
yeah.
It's
The gun is not with me, right? It's with Gum.
Yeah, it's me, and I'm keeping it. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. So yeah, we're going to calmly go away.
So you get out of the building, no issues. Now what? And Carl is all the time talking about how he's fascinated about his death touch. He needs to learn it.
Oh yeah, well, we're going to.
Right.
We're sure going to teach you. So
Right, Thylac, where are we going now?
So yeah, Carl, you're done here, right?
What?
Okay, so
Yeah, just the other guy now.
yeah, so the other guys in the tournament. Can you get there? We have something else to do first. This is another business that has no, it's not linked to your boss.
We need to go to the tournament then.
Yeah, we're going to the tournament. We're just going to do something first, and then we're going to the tournament with you. Great.
Gonna do some what?
What's the?
I go in front.
Yeah, you go in front, and we will be right there with you.
Boss told me you go with me.
He did.
If you wanna convince him, roll a manipulation.
Oh God. I failed.
Yeah, I know. That's not what boss said. You're lying to me.
Carl,
He's
Carl,
getting
Carl,
angry.
Carl, just relax. Give me a Thylac 2 seconds. Alright, Carl?
Roll
Carl?
charisma.
You know me, alright. After all, come on, man. Me and Carl are like best friends out here.
Okay, difficulty 5.
Well, there you go. That's a complete and utter win.
Okay, why would I trust you? I'll go to the tournament. He
Okay.
goes walking.
Thylac, what are you doing? What's going on?
Okay, this is the thing. The deal was not to kill those people. Okay, all
Kaka! Jiren is gonna be added to Dragon Ball Fighters! Kaka!
all I wanted was to know where Bobby is. I got it. I have no other reason to help that guy. That guy just wants to use us as murderers for hire, and then he's just going to discard us as soon as he's done with us. So I'm done with him first. So what I get?
I'm sure that's...
I got what I needed. I got the address. I got the place where Bobby is. I'm hauling ass out of here.
Are we definitely sure it's the right thing to do to...
I don't want to get anywhere near Drake anytime soon.
Well, won't Drake help us? Isn't that... What is going on here, Thylac? Because, you know... I'm confused.
Okay. Okay. Let me explain you.
Am I going to need a drink?
I'm going to explain you from the start. Just listen to me for a second. Do you...
Thylac, roll a perception alertness.
Oh, frack. 3 successes.
You see Carl going from one side to the other. He's completely lost. Not sure which direction to take.
That is good. That's going to give us more time to haul ass. Listen. There is a secret organization called Shadaloo, which is a very powerful organization. They're the guys who did those experiments to me. They did these biological experiments and this bionic arm and all that. So there's this
Yo,
group.
we need to fight them, right? We need to go kick their asses, right? So shouldn't we be going to this tournament and helping?
Yeah. Calm down. So there is this group. And there is this other group. What was the name of it again? I don't know. Shadow Crime.
They
something.
don't have a clear name.
There are a bunch of videos who can't even think of a name for their organization. But there is this organization that opposes Shadaloo. And Drake is part.
Some people call them Shadow Tower, but you once asked Drake about it and he denied.
Yeah, so Drake is part of this organization. All he wants is to get rid of Shadaloo. If he says he is helping us, he's lying. He's not helping us. He's making us do this job for him. So so that is the thing. I needed a lead to where Bobby is, and he gave me this lead. So I pretended.
But why do you want to find Bobby?
Because I want to know what the hell is going on with him. What he found.
Well, he stole a boat.
Yeah, and what he found about Shadaloo as well. Because if he did do those kind of things, then it is very probably linked somehow to Shadaloo, to something about Shadaloo. She mentioned that he stole the yacht and her merchandise. That is Shadaloo stuff. That has to be Shadaloo stuff. So that is what I'm for. I'm looking for Bobby and what info whatever he got, he found out about Shadaloo.
But didn't Drake want to find Bobby as well?
Hell no, he doesn't give a damn. He wants all of us dead. We're just useful as long as we're killing the people that he wants us to kill. That's why I refuse to kill the lady back there, because I am not going to play with Drake. He is not our friend at all. Don't be mistaken.
I get that, but don't you think it's the best thing to do this tournament first, get it out the way, and then go after Bobby? I mean, because if we leave now and we leave, what's his name, walking around, Carl, and and Drake decides that he's not happy with us, he might just chase us down. I mean, if they're that powerful, it wouldn't be much of a big deal for them, right?
Yeah, but the moment he finds out that the girl Natalie is still alive, he is going to know that we have betrayed him either way.
But he didn't tell us to kill her, right?
No, but he
Right?
clearly told Carl. And that is the thing. He he told me first. He told me that we were supposed to go to the office and find some evidence of their linking to Shadaloo and give it to the police so the police could arrest Natalie and the other guy whose name I forgot already,
Brett.
and Brett. But that is clearly not the order he gave to Cole. He gave Cole the order to kill both Natalie and Brett behind our backs. So that's what I found it strange when I called him earlier that he was just urging me to go with to go to Natalie's location with Cole, and that's because he wanted Cole to get there and kill her. That's because that is the reason he insisted on Cole coming with us, so that Cole could do his actual orders, which were to kill them. So like the things he asked us to do, it was all just a distraction. The only thing he wanted was to find out where she is, so he could get Cole to kill her.
Okay. I think I get what's going on here.
So
But
I think
Thylac, this is what I'm saying. We need to go for this Brett guy. And I'm going to tell you why. If they're the opposing side, then we need to make sure that they go for each other and not for us. If we can communicate with this Brett guy, we can make sure we're completely out the clear and then go for Bobby completely unhindered.
what exactly do you expect us to talk with this Brett guy? That's the point. I don't
He's
want to
Shadow.
affiliate with him either. He's has the same thing as Shadaloo. He's just another
Yeah, but
dirty
wait.
crook that just does
Look,
fracked
you're
up
already
stuff.
affiliated. You're
I'm not
affiliated with Drake already. If we get Brett and we talk to Brett, maybe we can sort out a way for us to get out of Drake's grasp. Just makes sense, right? You can't say that we're just going to go for Bobby and that's going to be the end of it. I really need a drink. Really, really need a drink.
Why do you
Talking
think this guy would
seriously.
ever want to help us?
He won't. But if it's to help his organization, then he will do what he has to. That's why. I really need
Roll an intelligence. Whoever wants to roll an intelligence.
Everyone rolls intelligence. I got one
That's
success.
mine. 2 successes.
Here's an idea that comes to your mind. You can just get people arrested instead of letting them free. Because that's what Bobby did. He let them free.
We could just get everyone arrested? Is there a way we can get everyone arrested?
Gamo, let's go right back to the first office.
Right back to the first office.
Right back to the first office.
I getcha.
So you guys go back to the first office?
Yeah.
Yeah,
By cab?
by train. Well, we just get the opposite train we got to get here.
So 10 buy some dollars to get to the metro again.
Yep.
And you get there. No big issues. You've been there before, so you know how to get there.
Okay, is the police still there?
So yeah, there's a bunch of police cars now. A lot more than before.
Okay, so I'm going up to one of the police officers.
Okay, they're like, nothing to see here, sir, nothing to see here.
Sorry, I heard you're looking for this big, huge, kind of grayish guy. Is that it? I heard that the police is looking for a guy like this.
Well, if you have any information about anything, you should go to the station, but I don't know anything about this.
Yeah,
This guy.
I heard it's the guy that did the whole mess around here.
Thylac, come back.
Sir, come here. And he's taking you to another guy, and he's inviting you to sit and talk to another officer. But you also hear Gamo saying, Thylac.
Yeah.
Okay, I look at Gamo. What is
Perception insight.
perception insight? Let's go. Fail.
Fail.
Yeah, you can't understand what he's trying to signal for you, and the guard is not really giving you an option to stop. He's kind of pushing you towards somewhere, And it's quickly Thylac and the police officer are outside of Gamo's view, and he's asking you in details what happened. I'm assuming you're talking in details what happened, except that you were there, maybe?
Yeah, no. I was just going to say that I saw this the big guy earlier on the tournament, and I'll describe the guy and I'll describe Drake, and I saw that I saw them like talking in the corner and kind of suspiciously, and then the big guy left, and then I heard the police was looking for a big guy that trashed a building on the street, so I came here to give him the info to tell them about
He
the.
says that they are writing what you're saying, and if they need anything, they ask for your details. Do you give them your details? They ask for ID and all that.
Do I even have an ID?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I guess I'm hauling ass out of Russia either way. I'll just tell them that I'm this guy that came here for the tournament, but I got eliminated already, so I was already going away.
Okay, so they write all your details, they write everything you said, and they say they're gonna contact you if they need anything else.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you for your good work.
And Gamo, you see Tyler coming back.
How'd it go?
Yeah, just fine, just fine. I gave them a good, a good lead on the guy who did the mess on this building.
I was just thinking, Thylac, there's probably something that we didn't think about.
Yeah, so what you're thinking about?
Well, if these are such big organizations and all that, wouldn't they probably have like police under their payroll? I see it in movies and stuff and CSI and that, so just came to mind.
Yeah, maybe, probably even, but it's something we can do. They can have all the police on the payroll. So
Okay.
I'm banking on getting lucky here, and maybe I'm not expecting them to actually arrest Drake, and that's going to be it. But if we can get at least some inconvenience to Drake, so we can get away from him easily, and it's an extra, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, so now we bail ass out of here. Unless you have any other
so
ideas.
Just going home then? Out of Russia?
You really don't want to talk to this Brett guy?
And if we go to the tournament, we are going to we're going to end up talking, fighting Drake, bumping into Drake. That's the expression I was looking for. If we go to the tournament, we'll end up bumping into Drake, and he's certainly want to know what we have been doing and where is Cole and what is going on, and he would not let us get out so easily. So like I really think that our only chance to escape is right now, where he is at the tournament waiting for us to get there. We just
Thylac, your phone rings.
I take a look at the call.
As you pick it up, you see that this wasn't the first time it rang. It has been ringing for a while. You just wasn't noticing because it was on silent mode and you were busy doing other stuff. There's a bunch of missed calls. They are all from Drake's phone. And do you pick up this time?
I am looking and thinking if I want to pick up. Gamo, do you think I should pick up this call? What do I tell him?
I don't know, man. I haven't had enough drink. I'm completely gone. I can't have another good idea.
I'll turn off the phone and let's.
Whoa! Turn off the phone. I just try to convince it that things are okay, that everything's going to plan. That's probably the best thing to do.
Well, he turned off the phone.
And it's going to be turned off as long until I can get out of Russia. Let's get out of here, Gamo. I don't think there's anything else for us to do here.
But the vodka, the Ciroc.
You can drink it on the plane back to America.
All right, let's go. Just quick. I can't deal with life anymore. I think alcohol's become my lifeblood.
Let's just get
How
out
did I
before
get-
things get even more complicated.
So are you guys just getting on the first plane out of Russia?
Yeah, I guess
And leaving?
that's the plan. I don't think there's anything else that we can actually do.
Yeah, I figured that you decided to do that. I'm just unsure if Gamo is doing that.
Yeah,
or
no, I'm
still
doing that.
trying to convince you.
I'm gonna follow Thylac, of course.
Okay, do you guys have 2,000 Bison dollars?
Together, yeah, I imagine so. How much Bison dollars have you got?
It's gonna cost you each 1,000 Bison dollars to get a plane ticket outside.
How much have you got?
Yeah, I do not have that much. I even spent some on the taxis. I've got
Yeah.
like 300 Bison dollars with me.
All right, give me your 300 Bison dollars.
Damn, this is
Yeah.
expensive.
Okay, then you guys find a plane and quickly get out of Russia. Now, as you're flying back home, do you want to roll an intelligence again?
Okay, what have we missed? I'm going to roll the intelligence just so I can slap my face and think about how dumb I am. I got a 1 success.
Am I rolling as well, or
Yeah, sure, roll.
Yeah, if you want.
yeah? There you go. Full
Okay,
successes.
as you're on the plane, you guys both thinking that, we have all this evidence against Brett and Natalie Hanson that we both know work in connection to Shadaloo, and we just let them free again to continue their business for Shadaloo. But we did go to a random cop and made some random accusations about Drake that have absolutely no proof or no reason for it, and just mentioned Carl that the guard didn't even seem to be looking for. Maybe that wasn't the best plan in terms of securing people, but we are free. You get to that conclusion when you are on the plane.
Yeah,
Thylac.
the info I got on Natalie and Brett is
That was
like
a really dumb
it's
idea.
it's like my insurance against them. Okay, if they try to do anything else, then I will use that information, or maybe I'll just give that information to the American people.
That is actually not a bad plan. So anyways, I guess this is the end of her story. I had a lot more, but it happens in RPG that we can skip stuff. So you guys just skipped a bunch of stuff now. A lot of stuff, and that's the end of the adventure. Poor Carl is still wandering around the streets of Russia, completely lost. And who knows what happens at the tournament. I do know that you guys won't be winning the tournament. Won't be winning that sweet Bison Dollars prize. But anyways, that is the end of our adventure. I hope everyone enjoyed. If you didn't enjoy, roll Charisma. See if you can make yourself enjoy it. Because Charisma is the fracking roll of the day. And my dear
Wow.
Thylac botched.
Wow.
Thylac botched his Charisma.
I
I'm so
rolled
sorry that you
I rolled
hated the
2
game.
dice and I got 2
2
ones.
I'm so sorry you hated the game. Where can people find you both?
Right now I can be found anywhere. I disappeared from the internet, but yeah. I have a Twitch channel. It's the Overlord 2D, but it's been not very active lately. I was planning on getting it up this year, but it hasn't happened so far, and I'm not sure if it ever will. But yeah, that's it. Besides that, I'm just...
I guess you can dig up his old website, but it's probably not updated for a
Oh no,
while now, if
I
it's
pulled the
even
plug on it.
online anymore.
I'm not paying the hosting anymore,
Yeah,
so
so-
it's not even online anymore, unfortunately.
So yeah, so he's a secret
Yeah,
character.
I'm just...
You need to buy DLC to get
I
contact with,
exist. I
Thylac.
exist only on this podcast.
And
I am
Mr.
actually a
Gamo.
figment of Edu's imagination.
Well, if you want to find me, you can find me on YouTube as BossBrown. It's been inactive for a little while. Unfortunately, I had some problems with my computer that hindered me doing some content, but I'm kind of back getting my stuff back up, and there'll be some new stuff happening real soon.
And I am Cammyplayer. You can find me on YouTube or Twitter or Facebook. All of them are Cammyplayer, so pretty easy to find. And we are World Warrior, a real play RPG show in the Street Fighter universe. You can find us on Podbean, but you also can find us probably on your favorite podcast app, iTunes or whatever you use. You can even find it on YouTube. There's a YouTube channel, though not a lot of people listen to podcasts on YouTube, but it's there if you're one of those weirdos that do. Anyways, thanks so much for everybody that played, everybody that listened to it, even Thylac that hated the game because he botched the charisma roll. And please share this with people and comment and like and do all those wonderful things. And we'll be back to maybe one day find some heroes that actually arrest people. We'll see how that goes.